Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a little weekend edition. Get ready with me. This is going to be an easy kind of classic look. I have a few new goodies from Chanel. These are not a new launch, they're just new to me, and I also pulled out a few classic Chanel lipsticks that I thought we would play with because I was asked what my favorite shades were. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look today, playing with some new to me Chanel products, then let's go ahead and get started. We're going to put some makeup on this face today. We are going to be using my new favorite foundation, which is the Chanel. This is the Les Beiges Healthy Glow Foundation, Hydration and Long Wear. Now, being the crazy person that I am, I had to get a sample of B30 because I have it in B32. I really like to overthink my shade matches. So B32 usually has a little bit more of a cool undertone. I believe that is my correct shade, but since I have to overthink everything, I wanted to try a sample of B30, and my good friend Sophia ended up sending me a B30 just to make sure that I indeed had the correct shade, or in fact if I need to even mix a little bit. So I usually wear either B30 or B32 in Chanel foundations, and to be honest, they usually match me to B32 because it matches my neck a bit better. But again, I'm a crazy loon and really like to overthink foundation matches. I'm imagining that there is a few of you guys as well who are watching who may be similar to me. Okay guys, so right here, this is B32 and then this is B30. So looking at these, to be honest, it looks clearly like B30 is going to be tad, almost looks a little bit more peach or more neutral, and then we've got B32 that definitely has a little bit more of a cool tone in there. But as you can see, you guys, not a huge difference in my estimation. So you guys, there is swatches. Again, this is B30, this is B32. So you guys, if the lighting is a little weird today, it is because literally it is orange outside. I live in Oregon and we are really struggling with fires. It just feels so weird. My house smells like smoke. So we live in Portland, Oregon. So we live in the city and we are not being evacuated, but there is people that are surrounding us that definitely are, and I can tell you that it is like orange, it is smoky, and it just feels really eerie. So please pray for Oregon. Rain is supposed to come on Tuesday, but that just does not seem like soon enough. So anyways, if the lighting is a little weird, it is because it is kind of orange outside. So I am going to go ahead and use my Chanel. This is the Rose Corrector, and I just love this stuff for brightening. A little goes a long way. And you guys, this has lasted me for a really long time, and I swear I still have tons of product in here. So love that. And I'm just going to go ahead, I'll use my fingers here, and I'm just going to kind of dab this around my orbital area. And I have a fun video coming up with my daughter. So we did end up picking up some of the Rare Beauty. I shouldn't say some, I think we picked up pretty much a piece of every item in the collection, but we are going to be doing a fun little Rare Beauty video together, so I'm super excited for that. Okay, next we're going to do the Sophia eye. As many of you know, I absolutely adore Sophia. She is in the Atlanta Chanel boutique, and she is my little Chanel guru. And she had told me that her everyday eye is the Chanel. This is the STYLO Ombre at Contour, and this one is in electric brown. And then she was so surprised that I did not have New Moon. Now this is being discontinued, I believe. I still saw it on the Chanel.com site, but this is this beautiful kind of color right up my alley. And I think that what happened was it had sold out. It was super popular. And then I just kind of moved on to other things. So after watching some videos and talking to Sophia, I thought I would switch it up and first put on eyeliner. And then we're going to top this with the New Moon, which you guys is just gorgeous. It does have some like kind of sparkles in it, but it just has a really pretty kind of look. So here is electric brown. And as I said, you guys, I love both the STYLO. These are the ombre at contours, and I love the STYLO U's. So this is electric brown, and if you can see, it also has just a little bit of life to it. And then I'm going to swatch, ooh, so pretty. And then we're going to swatch New Moon. As you guys know, I love a super simple eye. Thus, we're going to create another one of those. So on the Chanel website, the model first sort of took her electric brown and she lined her eyes first to kind of define them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in close to my lash line before we have any eyeshadow on and just define the eye over here. And I'm going a little bit in the waterline and then slightly under on the bottom. And then I'm going to kind of smudge, smudging a little bit of that electric brown, just slightly. As I said, these little ombre these thicker ones can be used as shadow, kind of creating a little thicker kind of a line on the upper lash line. Okay guys, I thought it was recording, but it wasn't. But basically what I just did was I took a little bit of this and I tapped it on my eye, and wow, that is such a beautiful color. This is New Moon, and we'll do it on the other eye. And you guys, it's such a pretty wash. Now yes, it does have some glitter in it, but I'm finding that it just really illuminates the eye. I don't feel like it is too much, and we're going to keep it super simple. We're going to keep it really simple today. I'm going to use my shader blender, and we can just kind of pat this into the eye. So you guys, this is just right up my alley. So simple and so pretty. And then I had missed out on the bronzers this summer from Chanel. But of course, Sophia had a couple in store, and this is the shade Sunset. So this was the darker one. And, you know, I didn't have enough bronzers, right? So we had to try this out. So what I was going to do is I'm going to take just a little bit of this bronzer, and we're going to just put that in the crease area, just to tone down a little bit of that shadow. I don't want to take away from the eye, but I just want to add a little bit of definition in that crease area. Then we'll go ahead and we'll put this bronzer on my skin, and I'm just going to kind of go around the little beautiful little rope area here, and we'll put a little bit of that. Whoops, you guys, it's highly pigmented, so a little is going to go a long way. And here is the tone of this bronzer here. This one's in Sunset. Okay guys, we have warmed up the skin just a bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup real quick. Tone down a little bit of bronzer on this side where I went in a little heavy. And this one is in the Les Beiges Healthy Glow Powder, and this is in B20. So I'm just going to come in with this shade here. This is just a really nice kind of finely milled powder. And I will just kind of come through the T-zone and then kind of take away a little bit of that heaviness with that bronzer over there. So what I do like about this powder is that it's just really finely milled. It's not going to look like heavy powder on my skin. And then hopefully we have kind of balanced out a little bit of that bronzer. For blush, you guessed it, I am going to be putting on a little bit of my favorite. This is in Rose Bronze. And again, just sort of a pretty little rosy bronze kind of cheek color. Pretty classic color, and I just really have been enjoying this for my blush, just kind of every day. Okay guys, I am going to go put on mascara, clean up on my brows real quick, and then we'll come back and finish up with lips. Okay guys, for a classic Chanel look, I'm going to do 2 lips today. One, I'm using a classic Chanel red, and that is in Pirate. So Pirate is kind of a popular red from Chanel. It's always been recommended to me. And again, as I said, I don't usually wear a ton of red lipsticks, but I really do love this one. This is going to be in the Rouge Allure formula. And let me give you a little swatch. It's a very pretty color. This is Pirate. And the way that I like to wear reds, because I have small lips, is I will tend to just kind of dab this on just a little bit. I will take a little bit of that, dab it on, and then I will just take my finger and so you guys, I don't make it super intense. I kind of just do a light little wash of color, and I just find that that kind of will liven up my complexion, but it won't overwhelm my smaller lips. So this is the shade Pirate, and this is like one of my favorite kind of Chanel reds that I feel like I can personally get away with. For today, I'm actually going to pull out and use another one. This is the Rouge Allure Velvet, and this is in La Rafinee. Now, La Rafinee is very much an Abbey color, and this one is more in this berry toned, and I just love it. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on. And this is the shade La Rafinee. Now this is not as glossy as this is. I just put a teeny bit of gloss on just to moisturize my lips in between Pirate. So normally the velvets have just a little bit more of a kind of velvety texture, just like it's described, but this is just such a beautiful color here, and this is La Rafinee. Okay guys, this is the final look using some new to me Chanel products. So yes, you guys, I am in love with this beautiful new moon. I know that it is going out of stock, but I still see it online. Yes, it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, but it is super pretty, and it just gives your eyes a little bit of lightness. So I love this. I also am so excited to have Electric Brown. As I said, I'm a fan of the Chanel liners, and this Electric Brown is just so pretty. I also find that you could do a really quick, easy, kind of smudgy brown eye just using this pencil. So again, we can play around with that, but love these kind of ombre at contours. They work as eyeliner, but also you can use them as kind of a shadow. So these are fantastic. And then playing around with a couple of my favorite little Allure. Pirate is a classic Chanel red, and then I love La Rafinee away because I love those kind of berry tones. So it's super pretty. The velvet formulation is gorgeous, and I find that both of those colors kind of give my complexion a little bit of lift on this kind of eerie, gloomy day. So you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Please stay safe, and I will be back with another video soon.